Hello guys, this is the Perpetuating Party of Patriots and back at you with another discussion video. Now, before we get started, I'd just like to point out something that I'm just going to call right now and I'm expecting. I'm going to expect the user Matthew Lucas to comment something along the lines of, wow, I didn't expect another rant video. I'm just calling it right now. But anyways, now on to what this video is actually about. Today, I'm going to talk more about my stuff that I don't like. And this one's going to be a couple of my pet peeves. Yeah, I know I don't use that term very often, but yeah, basically this video is talking about stuff that really gets on my nerves, honestly, and just stuff that irritates me pretty much. But yeah, since actually, before we get this video started, I'd just like to shout out two YouTubers that I do like, and I think some of my viewers do know who these two people are, but I'll point them out anyway. They are Bob Burger 2018, or Bob Burger's Fan Zone, if you will, and Savage Gamer 1998. Both of these guys I do watch, and I do like their content. Uh, Me and Bob Burger are both friends with each other, and I guess me and Savage Gamer are somewhat friends. I mean, we have interacted before, and we are friends on Discord, but I'd just like to shout out these two people because I do like their content. The links to these guys will be in the description, but anyway, now on to the video. Alright, so the first of my pet peeves is when people point out the most obvious shit. There is a term for this. It's called Captain Obvious, but basically what it is when someone states something that is pretty clear and very obvious, but there's that one person in, let's just say, the replies that feels the need to point it out to everyone as if no one got it, when it's very easy to, it's very clear to tell what the person was going for. One example, or an example that I like to bring up is, I do watch Fugitive Red Eye, and on his video of, it's a Phantom Strider reply, it's on, multiple videos, someone in the comments said that, they thought that Phantom Strider is just plain bad. Now, I can recognize this right off the bat, that this is just this person's opinion. And, yeah, I actually agree with them, but someone in the replies, I think it was someone named Beta5111E, or however the fuck you say this guy's name, replied in the comments saying, "Your opinion, mate." No fucking shit that it's his opinion. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he may have not flat out stated, "in my opinion," but it's pretty easy to tell that he's stating his opinion that Phantom Strider is a bad content creator. This stuff does get on my nerves quite a bit too when someone doesn't clearly state "in my opinion," and you get some of those people that are like, but that's just your opinion," and other stuff. Or maybe it's something like when, another example I guess I'd like to bring up is when someone's, let's say, going up to the cash register to bring up something, or maybe they're about to buy something, and they have a coupon out, and then let's just say someone else, or let's just say the register or the cashier, says something like, "Do you want to use your coupon?" And it's like, "Yes, I brought it out to me. That I brought out a coupon to use. Why do you think I brought it here? Do you think it's just so I can show it off to everyone? No, it's because I want to use my fucking coupon." But yeah, personally, I really can't stand Captain Obvious, regardless of who it is. I'm not saying they're bad people, but they can get very irritating when in large numbers. But anyway, now on to the next one. Alright, so the second opinion or pet peeve of mine is, now this is something I've been holding on to for a bit and something that's been kind of forming, when most of my subscribers do not watch my videos. Now, do not get me wrong, I am guilty of this too, to an extent, because I'm subscribed to a lot of people, yet there's only about I don't know, about like 20 people who I would say I watch consistently, but I do try to watch their content, but this is something that I've kind of been noticing. Not many of my subscribers have been watching my videos, and I guess to explain, I have, or to give an example, I have around 335 subscribers at the time of me recording this video. But on this part of my analytics, about 99% of my viewers are people who are not subscribed, and only about 0.8% are people that are subscribed to me. Yeah, as you can tell, the teeter tot, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is way higher than the amount of people that watch me. While the people who don't watch me are much higher, or the people who are unsubscribed to me or not subscribed are much higher than the people who are subscribed to me. I'm just saying, personally, I'm not forcing you to watch my videos, and it's your decision, but I'm just saying, personally, I think it's a bit irritating to me that most of the people who decided to subscribe to me aren't really watching my videos. I'm just saying, personally, it's kind of, like I said, it's a little bit irritating to me, and uh, these people do kind of seem like anti-subscribers, but yeah, personally, I'm just, again, just a little irritated that most of the people who are subscribed to me don't watch me, but anyways, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the third pet peeve of mine is console wars arguments. Now, these people are quite common. Well, both people that get in the console wars arguments and people who don't like them. Now, here's the reason why I can't stand these console wars arguments. Now, I am a fan of gaming. I do have a lot of games and like playing them quite a bit. And yeah, people have their preferences on what consoles they like. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have some preferences myself. And yeah, you're allowed to enjoy what console you personally like more. However, when I take issue, what I take issue with is when people judge others for liking different consoles that they don't like, or basically when people own games or certain pieces of hardware that they don't like. And then they get in the huge pissing contest about, haha, you have a PlayStation, well I have an Xbox, or something like that. Or when people get really toxic over gaming consoles, and also people who shun out people who like having multiple consoles, or let's just say the PC Master Race people. Yeah, those people are fucking beautiful, and I really do like them. Sarcasm alert. Yeah, I fucking hate those people. They're like, oh, I have a computer and it runs at the highest frames per second of all you people. You guys are the inferior people, and shit like that. And to all of these people, uh, I know you can't see it right now, but I am holding a big juicy middle finger up for you people. Yeah, you guys can go screw yourselves. Now, I don't have a problem with the chill people in the gaming community and the ones that just like having discussions about the games they like. Those people I don't mind because they're having civil discussions. But the people who like jerking themselves off about how their toaster can run at 100 frames per second and stuff, and judge other people who don't give that much of a shit about frame rates. Yeah, those people I don't like. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. And the fourth of my pet peeves is when people I do not watch end up in my search history or my watch history. Now, this is something I've been taking notice of for quite a while, and I know some people do, well, try to bring up I guess, an easy example of why this is the case, but let me explain it real quick. I usually tend to go through my search history a bit for my YouTube videos. Like, let's say I don't want to physically search up the exact title, so I go through the history and find what I wanted to when I want to watch again, and yeah, just click on it. However, for the past couple of months, I've been getting a lot of videos in my search history that I I don't watch or don't really watch or don't give a shit about. A couple months ago, I started getting a bunch of Good Mythical Morning videos in my history. Now, I don't watch Good Mythical Morning a whole lot. Now, I am subscribed to them, but I guess I don't watch them a whole lot. I do like their content, that's why I'm subscribed to them, but I don't know, it's just not something that I watch all the time. Now, when I first saw them in my search history or my watch history, I thought, who knows, maybe my dad's been watching them, because, well, I have my YouTube account on my TV, well, the one in my living room, and my dad does watch YouTube a lot on there. So I asked him if he's been watching Good Mythical Morning, and he straight up told me no, that he hasn't. But yeah, and I've been trying to delete them from my search history mainly because I just find it irritating. And since a lot of them are being watched, they're gonna pop up in my recommended. Then a couple months later, I've been noticing someone named Preston. Who the fuck this guy is, I don't fucking know. And I know my dad's not a huge fan of these types of YouTubers, so yeah, I definitely know he didn't watch them. And then it's been kind of consistently been happening. And then recently, there's some YouTuber named like the Royal Family or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, basically people I don't watch somehow end up in my watch history. But yeah, now I do have a couple theories as to what's happening. Well, again, they're theories, but I'll try to give my best assumption. Either the greatest troll of all time has gotten a hold of my YouTube account or somehow and has been watching a lot of these YouTubers to fuck with me, or YouTube's been visibly trying to get more people to subscribe to them or something. But yeah, for why it's been irritating to me, mainly because I don't like watching a lot of these people. I mean, there is one, like I said, channel that I do like out of these people, but don't really like watching a whole lot. But yeah, it's been definitely a bit irritating. Anyway, now on to the next one. And my fifth pet peeve. That sounded like a fun voice crack, but yeah, my fifth pet peeve is people who abuse the fuck out of the "it's common sense" argument. Now, yeah, some people like to get into arguments, or I don't know if they like getting into arguments, but they like having debates with people. And a couple people, and I mean more than a couple, some of them, when they're backed into a wall in their arguments and they don't know how to respond to a decent argument against another person, some of them will pull the whole, "oh, but this is common sense, you should know this" argument. Now, here's why I cannot stand this common sense argument. One of the biggest reasons why I can't stand it is it seems like a way to talk down to the person they're talking to, like they're fucking retarded. And another thing that I don't like about it is they could be bringing up the most, let's just say, either really problematic or bigoted shit. Like if they said something like, "oh, the wall, we should build the wall to keep out all the Mexicans, regardless of if they're actually illegal or not. It's common sense," or some shit like that. Or if they're like, "dude, we should just let school shootings happen. It's common sense." Or if you get the pedophiles out there who are like, "dude, we should be allowed to fuck children. It's common sense." You know, basically, saying a bunch of other shit. Or again, if they're trying to divert the attention away from them getting backed into a corner in an argument. But, yeah, personally, I don't like these people because, one, that just shows that they don't have an argument or have to rely on other distracting shit to get away, or they're just saying a lot of really bad shit. But, yeah, and some of this does lead into my next pet peeve, which we shall move on to the last one. And my sixth pet peeve is when people disrespect and or shun transgender people. Now, yeah, a pretty controversial topic, but I'll just give my view on the trans community real quick before we get into why I hate these people, why I hate the people who shun them. But yeah, for a bit, I guess you could say, disliked transgender people. Well, not exactly disliked them, but I kind of viewed a lot of them as weird, which to that I think is very, very dumb, and I didn't really have any good reasons as to why. But yeah, nowadays I'm perfectly fine with trans people. Crap, I've even had thoughts of myself of maybe at some point viewing or maybe imagining myself if I was trans, I guess you could say. And I've seen a lot of people, trans people, who are very good people. And unfortunately, a lot of people hate these people. And some of them, or a lot of them, have been straight up beaten. Well, I guess I'll flash up some statistics real quick, showing that trans people are pretty oppressed. But yeah, now on to the people that I hate. Well, obviously, people who shun the transgender people and flat out hate them. Why do I dislike these people? Well, let's just say some of these people who hate other trans people tend to fall into the conservative category, basically. Yeah, although here's the thing that I don't like about these people. When they try to use words or, I guess, these things that to make themselves feel like, oh, we're not bigoted, we just have common sense. Referencing back to the it's common sense argument. And yeah, also just people saying, oh, but you guys aren't biologically women or biologically men, because a lot of your hormones or chromosomes or whatever the fuck, oh, they're still male. So yeah, you guys aren't female or men if you feel like you're women or men. Now to that, yes, they're not biologically men or women, but they feel more comfortable with the gender norms of men and women, and that's why they want to identify as transgender. But yeah, now there are some radicals in the LGBT community. Do not get me wrong. There are radicals just like in every group, but there's a lot of these people that just want to, express how they feel and just want to, I guess, identify as the gender that they feel more comfortable with. But some of these people really just cannot fucking accept it. But yeah, basically, trans people, you're cool. The people who hate these people and try to discriminate against them, you go fuck off. But anyway, guys, I am the Perpetuating Party of Patriots, and see you guys in the next video. And go subscribe to Bob Burger 2018 and Savage Gamer.